YouTube. Mandy Hops here. So I feel like I have to post on this like a little bit. Some of you will be with me. Some of you will be way lost. Like, share, subscribe, catch up. I'm a dirtbag. I've been eating cheese and chips out like that because I'm starving. Big day tomorrow. That's good. So I touched back maybe in February. I lost my job in December over a YouTube video. Nevertheless, it made me like a shut-in. Like, I'm not a shut-in. Like, ironically, a lot of my close YouTuber friends, not a lot, some of them, are really like shut-ins. Like, don't like to be around other people. Get real nervous. No, I'm the most outgoing person you ever met. I am a socialite. Not recently. But when I got out here and I lost my job, I got weird. Maybe part of it was the drugs, but the drugs are gone. No, like, I got to the point where I don't leave my house. Like, I have toilet paper delivered. I have soup, like normal stuff you don't shop out for. Like, it's one thing if you have some shit sent in through Amazon, but I got everything delivered. I don't go outside. I am not shy at all. I am not shy. I'm not nervous. I don't care about what people think. So that's totally separate from anxiety. I've developed this anxiety level to like 1,000. Okay, like today I was supposed to get out. Now tomorrow I have a whole day of stuff planned with interviews and everything, and I'm super proud and wish me luck, guys. And once I think I get back into the normal things of life, I'll be fine. I prefer being around people. But in the last few months, and I think that's the difference between crazy and real crazy, is like crazy people acknowledge that something is wrong. Like, my mom's real crazy and she acts like she doesn't know what something's wrong. I think she does because she's like psycho evil. But like, really acknowledging there's a problem. Like, I can tell you, hey, this is how I used to be. This is how I am now. I've gotten weird about leaving the house. Weird about everything. I get weird anxiety. So when I woke up today to go out, I started like vomiting, like bile, dude. I started getting hot, cold. Like, I couldn't leave the house. Like, I got weird. I got sick. That's not normal. And that's just like a new thing, right? That has nothing to do with anything I drank last night. I haven't done drugs in a week. Like, it has nothing to do with my relationships. Like, it's something that physically comes over me. My dad told me he was talking to a doctor about it. My dad has always actually been the sane one, except he's in with crazy people. And he said he was having kind of a couple of the same things. And my dad's like in his mid-60s, right? Late 60s. He says, the doctor says it's either about stress or money. Well, how you doing? That's what I'm saying. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But it bothers me like horribly. I want to touch on this too real quick for those of you that have been with me. Talese, my friend Talese. I met her off a friend's YouTube channel. I didn't pay attention to it, but she went on to a person's YouTube channel and said, I'm mad at you. And me knowing this person better than anybody thinks I do, or better than anybody agrees to, I was like, oh, what is this? So I just kind of like sat back, and she said, oh, I'm mad at you because of this. And I was like, the only reason her name really stuck out was because, like, who else is named Talese? And I just talked to her husband, Bart, today. Because, I'll get back to this. 2 of my best friends have actually come from this other person's channel. And they both reached out to me. And we just both indirectly became best friends. And they're both dead now. Thanks. It's nobody's fault. Per se. So, Talese was supposed to make curtains for somebody's, they had I don't know, like a little travel thing, like, what do you call it? A trailer. And she said she made them, but it was all a lie. If you met Talese, she was way more effed up and funny than you thought. And, so one day I'm doing a live and I see this name Talese come across, and I'm like, who the F is Talese? And then I'm like, whoa, that weird name. I'm like, weren't you on this person's stream, right? And they were. And she told me, like, I actually never made these curtains, which is funny because this is, like, how her name came up. And they're, like, and Talese gave me this. Okay. Talese always sent me cards. Talese, when I was, like, she sent me my Brita water filter when Texas was, like, freezing out. She helped me with my Brita. She always sent me cards. She sent me soup. She sent me food. Talese was, like, a real sweetheart. A real sweetheart. This is from Talese. But Talese, and a lot of people in my chat know Talese, but Talese was, we all had our issues. We were going to do a barbecue channel together. She was from Texas. We were going to go to Stubbs. She sent me this. Someday, maybe tea, Talese. So when I hooked up with Breakfast Guy, sorry, shout out to Breakfast Guy though, back home, who's like on 3 days sober. When I hooked up with Tunnel Guy, I was like seriously trying to get clean, and she was seriously starting to like really delve into shit again, drug wise. And I actually said to her, which I always make time for everybody on drugs because I've been there, I've done that. I said, I can't deal with you right now because of my own sobriety, because I'm trying to get clean with Tunnel Guy, right? This was the thing. And guess what? Like 3 days later, she was dead. Do you know how much that eats at me, guys? So, hey, Paula Oz died. Shout out to her. Talese died. And my best friend Brian died on Christmas Day. They found him and called me Christmas morning. Celebration of life was last Friday. And I speak to them all the time. You know, it's fucked up. And maybe it's a good thing. They don't speak back. They don't speak back. Like, I thought if anybody I could have on my corner all the time would be these three people, right? So I shouted out to Talese's husband, Bart. Shout out. We know each other's family very well. She almost wanted to take me in for a while when I was going through the trash thing, but I didn't go because I had to do this on my own. And she was always super supportive. And most of you that know me know Talese. If not, go back. It's cool. But I said, do you see her? Do you talk to her? And he didn't say anything. And I didn't say anything for a very long time because I thought, this is this man's wife, right? Like, this is his wife and, like, his child's mother. And, like, I'm saying, like, do you see her? And, like, he didn't answer back. I thought he took it offensively as I was being fake. But I wasn't. Because I keep trying to talk to her. I keep trying to talk to Paula. I keep trying to talk to Talese, and I keep trying to talk to Brian, and nobody's talking back. I believe in the afterlife. I've seen dead people. I don't understand it. I don't understand ghosts. I should shout this out to my friend, Paranormal Adventures. I can't think, from St. Louis. I will later, if I find him, put it in the description box below and try to send it to him. He's a buddy I met at a blues game. He explored all over St. Louis. Maybe he can make some sense of it to me, but I just keep talking to him and nothing happens. I'm chalking that up to that's a good thing. Yes, I'm chalking it up to maybe they moved on, they're in a better place. But I figured, oh, dude, the better place, they're in the best, like, hopefully they could look over. Saying to shot, give me a fortune cookie. Give me a something. Give me a text message. Give me a subscribe. No, give me like a whisper. Like, give me a something. And so I finally asked him. I said, again, this is the first time I had the balls and ones to ask Talese Susan, have you talked to her? I try to talk to her all the time. It's funny how I didn't want to talk to her in the end because I was trying to get sober. And now I want to talk to her, right? And she's gone. You never know, guys. You never know when somebody's going to leave. Don't ever be afraid to talk to anybody or embarrassed or cares what who thinks who or how you know who, or talk to those people. Don't care. Just be real. And he says, I thought I saw her maybe once or twice. I never thought I saw her. I never thought I heard her. Actually, I never heard her. I do talk to her. I hope she hears me. You know, at least say, what's up? What up, Talese? Brian? Hey, Paula, what up? I hope they hear it, but no one's ever talked back to me. And, you know, it's hard right now when I'm going through relationships and I'm finally here in Vegas and I'm getting new jobs, because these are the people I would talk to. These are the people I'd call. These are the people that would call me and give a shit, and they're gone. And so you hope they're like looking down, but you really don't have any proof, right? So he says to me, you know, Talese says it, I never hear her. So I hope that she's in a better space. And I do too. I do too. He thinks it's a good sign that maybe she's moved on. And now I think he realizes I wasn't joshing him. I was serious in my question. Because I tried to reach out to I tried to reach out to Bo, my brother, Talese, Paula, and Brian. Like literally on the reg, like on the daily. And I never hear anything. Ugh. It's just kind of hard when you're trying to push yourself in the city. Maybe I had too much vodka Kool-Aid. I only had like 4 shots. Maybe still, but. And here comes the dust storm. The dust storm I was trying to show you guys earlier. But it really just is hard when I'm trying to make it through these times and I can't get a hold of them. I figured it'd be easier once they were dead. Apparently not. Anyway, guys, I love you. Keep your heads up. Pray for the ones who are here. Pray for the ones who are gone. And never, ever give up on people. And always answer that phone and take that phone call conversation or talk to people when you can. Because you never know when it'll be the last conversation. And maybe one day we'll get lucky and have another conversation with these cats. They all loved y'all. And you loved them. So I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.